NoFap, I think that so many men have been struggling so much with. And if you clicked on this video, you are probably struggling with it too. Most of us started it at such a young age, 10, 11, 12. We got addicted to all of these websites and to all of this content at such a young age. And I think if you're here, you actually want to quit this long due addiction, but you just can't do it. You can't escape this cage that you have locked yourself into a couple of years ago. You maybe watched all of these videos about NoFap, yet none of them worked. None of them worked for me either. None of them helped me. And I was stuck. I was stuck in my own addiction. Stuck in something that I forced myself into, but I couldn't quit. Every single time that I would do it, I would feel so horrendous, and I would tell myself, hey, I'm not going to do it again. Yet the next day would come and I would do it over and over and over again. Hundreds of days have passed, hundreds of times where I literally told my brain, hey, stop this, this is not you, why are you doing this? All of this time has passed, and yet I was more addicted than I was ever. And you're maybe there too, but there is light. There is light. I quit, and I haven't been off of it for 1 year and a half. How? How have I done it? How did I quit this long ass addiction that I had, that you are maybe on right now? Well, actually, I can't tell you it was easy, but I'm going to make it simple for you. You started this addiction a couple of years ago, and right now, if you would go back, you would slap your younger self in the face and tell him, hey, don't start this thing. You're a fucking retard and you're destroying my own life. Now just imagine what your future self will think of you right now if you actually continue doing this. Will he actually have this really nice mindset towards you? Will he feel like, hey, yes, you've done a good job, you made my life better? No, he won't feel like this if you keep doing this. But it can be so easy for me to say, once I actually quit it. But how can we quit it? You've been doing this thing for years, and a thing that I've been speaking about so much in the past is that the longer you go, the longer it will take you to get back. The longer you've been doing this addiction, the longer it will take you for you to actually get off of it. For me, it was like, I've been on it for 3, 4 years. And it took me like a year to actually quit it. Maybe even 2 years. It will take a long time. And I know you feel so discouraged now. You feel like you can't quit it now. You feel like you just are stuck. It feels like such a long time, right? But if you actually continue doing it through those 2 years will maybe become 4 years that will take you for you to actually quit. You're in the cycle, my friend, that you can escape. And the earlier you escape, the shorter amount of time it will take you to actually get off of it. This is why it's so hard for you to actually quit it. Your body is literally adapted to it. It's adapted to this addiction. This is why it's so hard for you to quit. Your body's used to it. And if you don't quit now, if you don't start quitting now, it will get even more addicted and even more used to it. And then it will be so much harder for you to quit. You just need to start. Quitting immediately won't work. Quitting right now, telling yourself that you will never do it again, that won't work. Because you tried to do it. And as you can see, it hasn't worked for you. So a thing that you need to do is to actually do it slow. I know this is you don't want to hear this. You want me to give you a simple step-by-step guide to actually quit NoFap forever. Give you a little strategy of how to quit, of how to actually get on NoFap and how to quit your addiction. But there is no little strategy, And there is no little tip. It's a battle. A battle that you have to fight against yourself. A battle that will take some time. But a battle that you need to fight for yourself. And a battle that is not fought with a simple knockout. No. A battle that is fought for rounds, for days, for weeks, for months, for years. A war that you have to gauge against yourself. There will be won slowly. What do I mean by this? You can't quit immediately. What you need to do is to quit for shorter periods of time. Right now, it might be impossible for you to think of a month without it. You know, no, not November is coming up, right? And you're going to fail that shit again, aren't you? You're going to fail it because it's a month. But if you actually start preparing yourself right now, and if you actually go and try not do it for 2 days, then do it again. Then try to do it, not do it for 3 days, then do it again. 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, a week. Then try to go for a week and a half, then 2 weeks, then 3 weeks. You can get to a month. And what I always tell people is that once you get to a month, you're literally out. You're literally out of your addiction. You need to understand this. It will be slow, but it will be worth it. And you need to start off right now. I know it's hard, but this is the only way. I actually made multiple videos about this in the past. And I think there is another one that can actually help you. You have it right now on the screen. Go and watch that video. And join my Discord community down below. I think it's a great place for you to be. Faith your reason, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful rest of the day, my friends, and peace.